This is the day the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Greetings, everyone. I hope this video finds you in good health and spirits. This is a follow-up update on 3IAtLAS, the Comet / spaceship, which is coming through our solar system. This right here is the path that 3IAtLAS came from, the left. It came around, came in. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go back a month or so. Okay, so we're going backwards. So this is, now we'll go forwards. So we're going to go forwards here. We'll go forwards, let's see, how about 3 days at a time. So we can see as it's coming in right here, this is some kind of satellite. We'll see what that is, Psyche. And then as it comes, it's going to make a close flyby there. Now I'm going to stop it right here because this is the galactic plane, okay? So this is where all the planets line up right here. Now 3IAtLAS didn't come in on an absolute flat trajectory. In fact, if we turn it this way, we can see where it came in. So we'll look right here. There it is, going to go right past Mars. Look at that. And in fact, they thought for a second it was going to actually impact on Mars, but it didn't. And then I don't know how far that is from Venus right there, but you can see here now we're in November. And December the 19th, it made its closest approach to the Earth, and you're going to see where that is. So this right here, this is where the Earth is, and this is 3IAtLAS. You can see as it came past the sun, we were literally on the other side of the sun when it was on the other side here, so we couldn't see it while it was there. And it came around the sun. This is the closest approach to the Earth, and you can see that it's here. And it's on its way to Jupiter. So we'll resume this, and you can see now we're coming up. Okay, we went past just a little bit, but this is actually 2 days from now. This is where it'll be heading towards Jupiter. And we can go on out here and we can calculate when it's going to be closest to Jupiter. Now, as it came around the sun, it changed course slightly, and they believe that perhaps that was a natural occurrence. I'm not really sure. There's been a lot of anomalies with 3IAtLAS. We're gonna explore them in just a couple of minutes. But as it gets closer to Jupiter, it's going to go in the hill of Jupiter, which is that spot that's far enough away from Jupiter, yet close enough to Jupiter. It's far enough away from Jupiter that it can be inserted into orbit around Jupiter, or perhaps perform a slingshot maneuver. So this is Jupiter in ultraviolet picture from the Hubble Space Telescope. And 3IAtLAS, as it comes on in, there are a lot of anomalies. Surprising. 3IAtLAS exhibits anomalies like a surprisingly strong collimated sunward jet despite low water content. High nickel content without iron in its plume. Unusual CO2 dominance over water. Extreme negative polarization. And near perfect alignment with the elliptic plane. So the chances of all these things lining up are pretty astronomical, to tell you the truth. So you mean to tell me that this object traveled for what they're saying billions of years across intergalactic space, interstellar space, I should say. It's outside of our solar system, but it's not outside of our galaxy. It traveled through all that empty space all those years, collecting dust, just the right amount of dust to emit a dust plume to completely obscure the center of what's actually inside that dust cloud. So we haven't seen 3IAtLAS actually. We've only seen a dust cloud that is formed around it. So now we need to know if it is a alien object and they're going to try to visit the Earth, the closest approach to Jupiter will be March the 16th of 2026. On that day, March 16th, 2026, Jupiter will be approximately 570 million kilometers or 354 million miles from Earth. So we've got 354 million miles divided by 130,000 miles per hour. That's how fast 3IAtLAS is moving through space, approximately. So dividing this will give us how many hours it'll take 3IAtLAS to cover 354 million miles. And that equals 2,723 hours. And there's 24 hours in a day. So we divide that by 24, and that gives us 113 days. So since it's going to be the closest to 3IAtLAS on March 16th, we will find out what is the date, 113 days away from March 16th, 2026, and it is July 7th, 2026. Wouldn't it be something if they showed up on July the 4th? Wouldn't that be a coincidence? What a coincidence that they made a movie that on July 4th, an alien force showed up around the Earth, and what happened there? So Jupiter's the key. It's the king of the planets. It saves us from a lot of asteroid strikes and comet strikes and stuff like that. You'll remember Shoemaker-Levy actually impacted Jupiter with 9 objects as it was broken up as it came around the sun. So now we can see here, we'll go ahead and we'll move it on up here 4 or 5 days at a time, and you'll see that right here, right there, it's just going past it. Now, what if it gets in the heel there, comes all the way around and continues back? The Earth is here, and it's revolving in this direction from our view. And I'm betting that in 113 days. So 113 days. I don't know where we'll be. We'll probably be over in this area somewhere, I would think. However, if it's an alien spacecraft, then it's definitely going to come and see us, and I don't think there's much that can be done about that. There is talk in Revelation of mountain, as it were, burning, falling into the sea, and also the angel of God cast a great stone into the sea. So who knows? This could be biblical, or it could be natural. We'll find out on March the 16th. This is showing on March 23rd that it is slightly beyond it. And we'll just keep it going and see what the simulation shows. 3IAtLAS passing Jupiter and continuing straight on out into space, never to be seen by us again. I would say if all of this is a natural coincidences, then this is what will happen. If not, I can say we'll look to see a course correction somewhere in here so that it goes into the... It would be optimal if it came in on this side, because Jupiter is... Well, let's see. Jupiter is moving this way. So, yeah, that's the perfect way. It's going to come in behind it, and it would Oh, that's perfect. I think that shows alien technology. I don't know. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Is 3IAtLAS alien, or is it a natural phenomenon? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Peace, love, and happiness.